Hi everyone, it's me, the one and only the Sparkle Girl, or as Can Sparkle. So now you all have seen my other video with all my favorite Disney movies that I've been reviewing not too long ago, from a couple of months ago, yeah. So the whole point that I'm finally going to just share you guys my review on some of the well, as we all know, Disney feature-length home entertainment films as in direct-to-video sort of movie. So you know what I mean, obviously, anyway. So can I just get to the point that there are some that I do personally like, but there are some that I'm not really a fan of. But but like I said, opinion is an opinion, and we can't change people's minds. So let's just say maybe it's best we should accept other people's choices and beliefs and opinion and that and their own personal facts of why they either they like it, don't like it, or neutral about it. Something like that. So that's the whole point. So so like I said, I'm going to share you guys my personal thoughts on some of the Disney directed movies. So so I would like to start with the very first Disney directed film, and that is The Return of Jafar. Well, that's the very animation well, very first animation to be a sequel, of course. That's the whole point, right? So it's best I should do it in actual chronological, whatever how you pronounce it, in actual order. So like for the actual release dates that which have been came out on that very day. So that's what I want to say. So like I said, I'm gonna start with the Return of Jafar. So can I just be honest? It was okay to be fair because let's just say I barely watched it because I seen a song from it on one of the Disney Princess sort of thingies, DVDs, and when I first listened to it, it was okay, but I'm just not really much of a fan of the animation, if I have to be honest with you guys. I'm sorry if those of you does like the actual Return of Jafar or the actual TV show or the other movie, with Aladdin starred in it, something like that. And yeah, of course, um, I do like the original movie of Aladdin that came out in 1992. Yeah, well, can I just get to the fair point for my respects that I think Aladdin doesn't really need a TV show anyway because I think it's personally fine. So I know those who will disagree or agree with me, but that doesn't really that matter anyway. So let's just say it's my personal opinion and my own personal fact that I kind of think Aladdin doesn't really need a, a TV show anyway because we already know what the story is about. So yeah, although I do think we, well, the thing is, we never get to see Aladdin's mom. Maybe I don't know. I think it's something to do with that film I was talking about. That has Aladdin's dad in it, and he did mention about Aladdin's mom anyway. So that's the whole fair point, isn't it? But like I said, I still prefer the original film, but not the actual TV show or the sequels. No, sorry everyone. So yeah, and that was actually from Aladdin and the King of Thieves. So yeah. So the next one I like to talk about is Beauty and the Beast: The Enchanted Christmas. So yeah, um, so like I said, I'm not gonna talk all the actual direct movies. I only talk about those that I personally want to pick in my actual video. Okay, thank you for understanding. Okay, so personally, I love it. It's really miraculous, Christmassy. Wow, tell me about it. I love Christmas. We all love Christmas, right? And I know those who can be a bit of a Grinch, who doesn't like Christmas. Well, speaking about being Grinch, I might think I might have a go watching Grinch anyway. Ugh, tell me that. Ugh, I'm not too sure, but it's up to me. So, okay. So anyway, just focus on the Beauty and the Beast film. Okay. Well, the second. Okay. So first of all, I like I did say before that I do love it, like personally. Like I said, miraculous and Christmassy. Well, it's not just because of that, because I just like it because ever since as a kid. Yeah, I used to watch it on VHS, if I'm not mistaken, because it's hard. It's harder to get my head straight sometimes because I barely remember about being a child and that. You can't possibly blame me for that one. So yeah, I just remember watching it on the actual VHS. But I also have it on DVD. Lucky for that. But I also have watched it on Disney Plus, of course. Yeah, and well, to be honest, I never liked the way the Beast behaves in the film. It's like, why he's such a big of a grumpy Grinch? I mean, seriously, he's so. Oh, come on. Why he's so being all grumpy out of the sudden? Just because people like in Christmas? Oh, give me a break, Beast. Come on. Well, at least Belle tried to convince him, like confront him about try to give it a chance. Yeah. And that nasty, you know, Forte, the piano guy as the villain. Ugh. He's so annoying. I mean, tell me about it. And I understand it's those who likes him, but for me, I don't really find him really as a good friend to the Beast at all during the film. I mean, he just bad as Gaston. I mean, give me a break. Uh, Well, Feisty, however you pronounce his name is, but he is okay. Well, to be honest, but I wasn't too keen on him from the beginning from the film, but he was alright at the end though. At least he did redeem his redemption, right? Yeah, of course. I'm not really much of a fan of Belle's magical world, if I have to be honest. Except that I did like the trailer of the actual film. Well, it's you probably have seen the actual video of the trailer on my channel anyway, so you get your first reason. So like I said, Belle's magical world. It's not my thing. I prefer the Christmas one as a sequel, to be honest. But I'm not sure if any of you am going to believe this because I've heard and believed that Belle's Magical World was supposedly to be an actual TV show back then, but it turns out it turned into a film instead called Belle's Magical World. I know it's quite disappointing, but I think that they could have make it as a TV show instead of the film. Give us like different episodes, not just the 3 episodes that we have in the actual film. You know, the one with about the book and the paper and the pen and whatever their names are. I can't really tell since you guys already know that I've already told you. I haven't been I watched it before like once, but after I finished watching it, I was like, okay, not really my thing. I prefer the original film and the Christmas one. Yeah, so like that. And the others, opposite the actual episode from Belle's Magical World, something to do with Mrs. Potts, I think, or was it something to do with Lumia and Fifi's relationship? And Fifi was jealous because she thought Lumia was having his attention to Belle. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with her? Well, can I just be honest? And I know those who likes Fifi, and I understand, but I kind of think Fifi is a bit selfish for that point. And I'm sorry if you can't say that way, but you just got to believe that she was a bit selfish for that one. Yeah. Okay, so okay. Although I haven't really seen the whole film, but it's actually. Well, I'm not so sure if it's really a film. But I remember watching it on the actual VHS, and it's called Jungle Cubs Born to Be Wild. Rah! Yep, you got it. Well, basically, it's actually based on the actual TV show about those Baloo, Bagheera, and Shere Khan, and Carl the Snake, and Louis the gorilla or ape, whatever he is. I don't know. I'll just say it's based on that TV show. Yeah, something like that. So, well, can I just be honest with you, everyone, that I do remember some bits of it, but not the whole thing. And like I said, I remember seeing it from the actual VHS, but I don't really have the actual VHS at home or anything. I actually remember it from the actual VHS from the primary school that me and Sophie used to go to together when we were kids. Something like that. Yeah, well. Okay, so and there's Pocahontas too, Journey to a New World. I know I understand it's anyone who doesn't like it very much, but I understand why. Because let's just say it's kind of based on the actual events in real life. And and yes, of course, Pocahontas is actually a real person in real life. And I know it's quite a shock for all of us. Because I know it's kind of shocking, guys. But sometimes we just have to accept that Pocahontas is actual real person. But yet, Pocahontas that we know and love from the actual Disney is just a fictional character that's just based on the actual real person. But if I did, if I'm not mistaken, as in if I got that correctly, Pocahontas is not really her real name in real life actually, because her name is actually called Matioka. Yep, that's her name. I know it's quite hard to believe it, but we just got to accept it sometimes. So yeah, and basically, if you guys remember from the actual original film about Pocahontas and John Smith had this sort of fling sort of thing, like crushing on each other, that's what I mean. Let's just say, because, well, basically, Pocahontas was actually 10 in real life when she met John Smith, or 11, I don't know. Well, maybe between, something like that. And John, well, he was in his, well, way too old for her, but I can't exactly how old he is, but I'd rather not know because it's quite creepy. I don't want it to know. Too much information or TMI. Yeah, something like that. I bet you guys are laughing for that point, so yeah, I know. Well, some of you may don't get a sense of humor. I completely understand that. But if those of you who does find the word TMI, well, that's funny. Well, I know. Shut up, human. Okay, so can I just say, I kind of find it shocking, really. But I don't want to talk about it anymore because, whoa, too many information about the real life events of Pocahontas. And did you guys know Pocahontas died in real life? She was only in her early 20s. Really sad. Oh, okay. Don't, come on, guys, don't cry. Okay. I'm besides Pocahontas too. Well, I like it. Well, let's just say, well, I do got this sort of mixed feelings sometimes. As in, sometimes I do like it, but there are some few moments, or well, that I'm not really too keen. Especially the songs. The songs from the actual from the sequel. No. I was like, okay, that's not what I expected. I preferred songs from the original film, not the second one. Okay, so okay, okay. The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Yep, I totally love it. Just like everyone else around the world, baby. Okay. And yes, well, tell me about it. Because let's just say it's about Simba's son. Sorry, what the hell? Okay, daughter. I'm thinking about the Lion God all of a sudden. Silly me. Although, that's the question. Where is Kion in the second film? I mean, seriously. Well, I did set it to Sophie and Oliver and Sam not too long ago, sometime like last week, if I'm not mistaken, by saying that having a TV show of the Lion God, well, it doesn't make any sense to me because I just prefer the Lion King. Well, I just think it's better without a TV show because I'm sorry if those who are a fan of the Lion God, and I completely understand that. But for me, no. Think they should have kept the movies just to be movies, you know? Because not all movies should be having a TV show anyway. Okay, so, well, Don't get me wrong, but I do like the Little Mermaid TV show. That's the only thing I could definitely like to say. But, but oh, and same thing for Lilo and Stitch too. Lilo Mermaid and Lilo and Stitch are the only TV shows I could possibly like to watch when it comes to a TV show. Well, Disney. Yeah, well, but if it's some others, no way. Okay, I'm sorry if you guys feel offended by this, but if you don't like it very much, just skip that bit. Okay, oh, I don't know. Okay, so like I said, I just like The Lion King too, and the original film as well. Yeah, and I really do like Simba's and Nala's relationship during the first film. Well, I like Kiara's and Kofi's relationship in the second film. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I think Zebra is more evil than Scar. But that's just my opinion. Yeah. Uh, oh yeah. I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not just going to talk about the actual sequels anyway. I'm also going to talk about some of them that are not really a sequel. So let's just say I can use say Mickey Mouse Once Upon a Christmas for example. I love it. It's really good. I remember the actual trailer of it from my Milan VHS. Yeah, tell me about it. I love it so much, the actual trailer and the film itself. Yeah. Actually, can I just be honest? I haven't seen the actual film as a kid until like later while like growing up, something like that. So yeah, I know you guys will say, you're missing the fun kills, Sparkle. Why not watch them? So yeah, you do got a fair point, guys. But please just, like be patient with me because sometimes I don't always like people to expect me to watch something that I don't really want to watch all the time because sometimes I've got other things to watch and you know, yeah, tell me about it. I get some of you can feel that way. I think so anyway. I bet. Yeah. And speaking about Christmas, it's not long until December, although it's gonna be November very soon, so I have to focus on my 23rd birthday. Yes, can't wait. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I think I did see um, an extremely goofy movie. Yeah, I kind of like it, but well, mm, I I don't know. I think I do like it sometimes. Depends on whether, but I can't really tell really because my brain can sometimes not think. Can't, you know? I think what I'm talking about here, you know? Okay, and that will be the same for Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. The adventure begins. I know some of you will probably already, well, some of you are already kind of obvious that I'm not really much a fan of Buzz Lightyear sort of thing like most people do. Although I do like Toy Story, don't get me wrong. Yeah. So yeah, but Buzz Lightyear, yeah, well, that new Buzz Lightyear movie that just came out like from last year? Well, I still haven't seen it yet, but I'm not too sure if I really want to watch it because it doesn't make any sense. Whether I why does he have to make Buzz Lightyear as a human? Okay, that's just getting weird out of the day. Okay, okay, skip that. Oh yeah, I love the Little Mermaid too. Return to the sea. Mm-hmm. And yes, of course, it's got Ariel's daughter, Melody. Well, can I just get to the fair point? We hardly see Melody throughout the years since then, because Melody only appears in the sequel. Unfair, Disney, come on, let Melody have a bit of a spotlight on here, please. Thank you very much. Okay, and well, of course, I do love this, still do, and yeah, oh, itchy, oh, sorry. And yes, well, there are a few moments that I'm not really much really keen on, like, Madonna. But of course, I still love the movie no matter what, because nothing can stop me from watching my favorite movies, because let's just say, I know some people will say that there are some things that they don't really like from the movie to make them hate the movie, whatever, I don't know. But I'm not like that. As in, I don't really hate any of the movies that I don't really have a reason to not like the movies because let's just say, can I just get to the fair point? I'm not the type of person to say I don't like it because whatever problem is, whatever, because nothing can stop me from liking the movie, you know? Okay, I'm just getting overwhelmed here. Okay. Okay, so I also like to talk about Lady and the Tramp 2, Scum's Adventure. Yeah, I love it so much. I really love it ever since I was a kid. I used to have it on the VHS. Yep, and I still have it on DVD. Yeah, and I have seen it on Disney Plus. Oh, Scam, Angel. Hmm, never reminds me of Stitch and Angel. You got it, guys. Okay, and there's Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. Yeah, tell me about it. And also, same thing for Belle's Magical World. Cinderella 2 was also supposed to be a TV show, but it turns out to be into a film instead, rather. And yes, I do love it personally. Yeah. And I also see Return to Neverland, although some people can refer it as Peter Pan 2 or Peter Pan 2 Return to Neverland. But I would say I like to call it Return to Neverland. It's the best way to give her a name. Yeah. So anyway, I do love it, but like I told you guys before, I'm not really much a fan of Peter Pan. So don't take it out of me or anything. Don't take me too serious or anything. But that's just my opinion. Well, it's only because it's not my thing, and well, I do like some bits of the original film and the second one. But if I have to be honest with you, boys and girls, I kind of prefer the second film over the original movie. If I have to be honest, of course I still like the first one, but the second one is it's okay. I love it. Okay, and the Hunchback of Notre Dame too. Well, I have mixed feelings for it. Sometimes I do like it and sometimes I don't because I barely watch it. So, like I say, haven't watched that in a long time. I think I did used to have it on the VHS as well. I'm not too sure. I have to ask my dad. Okay. Oh, yeah. And I also have seen the actual film and it's called Tarzan and Jane, which is actually based on the TV show as well. Yep, tell me about it. Okay, let's just get to the fair point. I haven't seen the actual TV show or anything, but I have seen the Tarzan and Jane as a film on the actual DVD that I have. Still haven't seen the cupboard along with my other DVDs, of course. Yeah, tell me about it. And I know you guys will probably think that I'm missing a fun for not watching the actual TV show of Tarzan, but I might give it a go in case, I don't know. But like I said, it's clearly up to me. And I think I did see 101 Dalmatians too, Patch London Adventure. Yeah, something like that. It's alright to be fair, but not really much a fan of it. And Atlantis Mother's Return. Well, I don't know. I've barely seen the original film or the second one, so I would say I neutral the film. Okay, sorry. And Stitch movie, love it. Always the best. Along with Lilo and Stitch too. Stitch has the glitch. Although, you probably have seen a video of it before with all the scene with Stitch glitching, Okay, you guys will find me crazy here, but I'm just using it for example. I just want to say that scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. No, really, it is true. If you don't believe me, then fine. I'm telling you guys now. I don't like it as a kid. I don't like it. And it still gave me those neutral memories. Okay. Okay. And there's the Lion King. Once something two. I don't know how you can pronounce that thing, but I just say Lion King 3 better. Okay. And it's about focusing on Timon and Pumbaa. Well, guys, just be honest, I loved it. Well, to be honest, the only reason why I love it, because it's funny. Because it's all about Timon and Pumbaa. You're like, every time when they keep posting their own film about themselves, and every time they're always like, uh, you know, fighting over the film. Like, we're not in the beginning of the story. Yes, we were the whole time. Yeah, but they don't know that. So why can't we tell them our story? Like that. Yeah. Tell me about it. I know you guys were laughing there. Easy tell. Well, mostly safety. Like I keep on saying every time. Ugh, okay. I know, Sophie. You can call me. I'm a Disney uh genius, or maybe what's the word that I always say? I am predicting. Or Disney predicted. Yeah, don't matter. Okay, I know you guys will probably think I'm being freaky. Okay. Uh, okay, so tell me about it. But I want to say I love so much the film, and haven't seen the Mickey, Donald, Goofy, the Three Musketeers, something like that. Although I have seen bits of it sometimes before. Actually, I don't know if I actually did. Did I? Hang on a minute. Did we watch it before, Sophie? In DVD club in our old school? I don't know. Please answer, Sophie. I really want to know. Okay, calm down. Okay, okay, and I have seen Milan too. And I understand if there's who doesn't like it very much, but for me, I love it. Although there are some few scenes that I didn't like Mishu, for example. He's selfish and mean. All he cares about himself. He didn't even think to care about Milan's feelings. Like seriously, all he does is complaining. Like, you're a baby. Tell me about it. Okay, all right. And Shank, well, that's the whole other thing that I didn't like about the film. Because the way he keeps behaving in the film. I think he's being such a big bully. I know some of you he may not say that way, but for me, it is. I don't like Shank sometimes in the second film. The way he keeps treating Milan like she's in the wrong. Well, Milan can be wrong in some occasions, but there also be moments that Milan can be right. Because we can't just go and judge people by saying they're wrong because it's not nice. Always keep that to yourself. Yeah. And I have seen Tarzan too. Yeah, I love that film to be honest, as I love the original film. Yeah, tell me that. And there's also, well, I haven't seen it, but I have seen the actual film. When the Heffalump, whatever his name is, first appeared in the actual franchise. I have seen the trailer, but not the actual movie, of course. Yeah, and Kronk's New Groove, same thing. As in, watch the trailer, but not the whole movie. And I have seen Bambi too. But did you guys know the guy, the actor who did Bambi in the second film is the same guy who did Nemo in the original movie? Yeah, I know. It's surprising. And it's Leroy and Stitch, the very last movie of the Leroy and Stitch franchise. Yeah, I had to be honest with you, everyone, but I prefer that Leroy and Stitch should be the last of Lilo and Stitch franchise because I still like the Stitch anime to be honest, but I think Lilo and Stitch is better to be as the very last story of Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, I know. Okay, and there's Brother Bear too. I have seen the original film and I have seen the second one. Both of them are great, but I haven't seen both of them for a long time. But well, you've probably obviously already seen my video anyway of Brother Bear with those two thingies, whatever whatever they're called, the creatures. But I like to keep saying to that the echo of themselves like this. Hey, shut up! No, you shut up! Just shut up! No, you shut up! Just shut up! Like that. I mean, every time me and Sophie goes like this, will you two knock it off? I feel like that. Yeah, tell me about it. I think those two boys are a bit too much. Give me a break. Hey, I have seen a fox and a hound too. Yes, I love it so much. Although I do have mixed feelings in some scenes because I know Todd mean well, but I think you got to feel sorry for him because because Copper is barely paying any attention or had any fun with Todd. And I know Todd can be a bit of a bully in the second film, but he didn't mean to. I mean, I know what he did was wrong, but Copper also did something that is really wrong. Oh my goodness. Abandoning your own best friend just because you want to be in a group of singing dogs. I mean, would you imagine your real life dogs singing? Oh my goodness, whoa. Right. And I have seen Cinderella 3. Well, to be honest, I do love it, but the stepmother is way wicked than she was in the original film. I so not liking her in that film. Oh, I have seen Disney Princess Enchanted Tales Follow Your Dreams. Yeah, I know some of you guys don't like it very much, but for me, I love it. And same thing for Ariel's Beginning. Yeah, tell me about it. I love Ariel's Beginning, but to be honest, I'm quite confused. I mean, how come did they change the age of Ariel's sisters? Or changing the idea of how Ariel and Flounder met for the first time? I mean, I think them them from the TV show showing of themselves when they were kids, I think that's the true of how they meet, not the one from the Ariel's beginning. But that's not going to stop me from liking Ariel's beginning. And I know some of you will probably still doesn't like the movie just because of it. Oh, come on, guys. Can you at least give the movie a break? Okay. Um. Okay. I think that's it. I'm afraid. Although Tinkerbell is also included for some reason, but I don't know why it's there. But I'm not going to talk about the Tinkerbell movies because it's not really related as a direct to video, sort of like that. I think it should be part of the actual studios to be as a fair to theatrical movies, so like that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I'm sorry if my video is a bit longer than you expected, but I hope, but still, I hope you find my video interesting anyway. So yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I'd like to hear what you think on my opinions on the movies. Sorry. Yeah. So anyway, and if you want to share your thoughts, be free to do so in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and also give my video a like and make sure you also press the notification to receive all my videos every day once I make new videos. So anyway, I really get to it. And I'm really actually excited about this because, well, it's Disney time. Yeah, tell me about it. So anyway, I'll leave you guys to it. Bye everyone. Bye.